I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of Sac, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with something silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Regis. Man, bruh, dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that I silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yo, shout out to everybody already here in the comments section. I appreciate you guys for being here. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I'm your host, Graphk Raider, man. Shout out to SJ, Van City, Tony, Robert. What's good with you, man? LV, Maximus, Angry Kirk in the building, Jacob. Shout out to everybody also on Facebook and Twitter watching the live stream. If you guys want to get your comments in, jump over to YouTube. It's very hard to control all platforms at the same time. So if you want to get your comments in, pull up over here. If not, just want to watch the show, stay where you at. It's love always. Appreciate you guys, man, for pulling up, man. Angry Kurt, I drink coffee all day, so there's nothing wrong with a coffee and convo in the middle of the afternoon, man. You know what I'm talking about? I drink coffee all day. What's good, man? Carlos in the building. Paul's in the building. Gerardo, what's good with you, my guy? Shout out to Lone Raider. What's up, Raider Nation? It's the off season. I'm going to stay positive and trust the process. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it. Raven Riley's in the building. Yo, hope your day is going great. Doc's my guy, man. Shout out to my dog. One of my only people I really rock with and support that are not Raider fans. My guy's a Raven, man, but he definitely supports the channel. I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to Mike Morris, man. Ghost is in the building. Name is in the building. I am blessed today, King. I just wanted to talk about it, man. Hey, I see Captain Raider Los in the building as well, man. Shout out to my guy. Wanted to talk about it. You know what I mean? I know everybody is out here riled up why we didn't go get a right tackle. Why have we not picked up any guards? Any offensive line in general at this point, pretty much all we did was bring back our guys. Barton, Luminor, Brandon Parker. Pretty much all we did was just re-up on our guys, right? Outside of Alex Barr, I believe that we brought in from Chicago. Pretty much set in stone, right? The same old line that we dealt with last year. Let's talk about it. I'm just going to let everybody pull in. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to my guy, Raider Prophet, man, right off the dribble. Well, for the new FA free agency additions, has us increased by 2 games. I agree with Raider Honcho. 2 games we should have won. 2 games we easily could have lost at 10-7. What in free agency plus draft can upgrade our record to 12-5. Chance to look, I'm gonna be honest. I already have us at 12-5 right now. So I don't know what else we could do. Raider Prophet, shout out to my dog, and also shout out to Hunch as well. Look, I don't really care about what they have us at. You know what I'm saying? 10-7, blah, blah, blah. Look, man, we went 10-7 last season against all those odds that we were against. You know what I mean? I'm not really worried about it. I mean, we lost our coach. We lost our starting wide receiver 1. We lost a first-round cornerback. We lost it all. You know what I'm saying? Like a coach that had a 10-year deal went 10-7, man. With the additions of Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones, let's just assume, all right, that only gets us 1 win. 1 win. That's 11 right there. Then you add in David Ziegler, Josh McDaniels, and these other guys that we're going to talk about today. That at least gets us another win, right? So with all these pickups, right, I believe we get at least 2 extra wins. I know Denver, went and got Russell Wilson. I know the Chargers re-upped as well. I don't care about that. And we still have post-June money where we can potentially free up north of $40 million, you guys. So we can still be very, very active in free agency post-June. If you know what I mean, if Honey Badger's still there, if Van Noy, another name to keep an eye on, or Dante Hightower, both former linebackers of the New England Patriots. There's a lot of guys. Eddie Goldman, former Chicago Bear. There's a lot of moving parts still here. So I'm not really worried about what these guys say, Raider Prophet. Shout out to my dog, though, man. As always, my brother, I appreciate you. 12-5 either way. 12-5 either way. before the draft and before post-June. How about that? Shout out to my bro, man. Dash Resource, my brother, man. This is my guy right here, man. Shout out to P. Appreciate you, my brother. If you guys want to know anything about investments, Bitcoin, all that good stuff, make sure you guys go subscribe to one of our own, our Raider brother, Dash Resource on YouTube. He will get you right when it comes to investments and all that good stuff, man. Shout out to my dog, Dash, man. Love you, my brother. We at least can get 4. Hey, it can happen. I'm keeping it. I'm being modest. I'm being very humble about it. 12-5, to me, that seems reasonable. Seems logical to me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Raider Trav, always showing the channel love. 14-3, 13-4. Boom. Not against that either. I'm just saying 12-5 to me is pretty much like the basement, right? Oh, I say 11. I'm sorry, 11-6 can be the basement. 12-5 is where I have us logically. 13-4, we can get there too. But we are in a tough division, you guys. So I'm gonna be honest with myself. I'm not gonna be, we win every game, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough, hard-fought battle. What do you think our division record will be? That depends. Look, man, Rube, the thing is injuries occur, right? Sometimes it takes time for these guys, all these new additions to gel. So sometimes at the beginning of the season, great teams start off slow. You know what I mean? Some teams like us last year start off fast and then fall off the globe. So I don't know. We kind of have to revisit that a little later on. But let's just be real. The Chargers are a quarterback, a Herbert injury away from probably not even winning a game in the division. You know what I'm saying? The same for the Chiefs, the same for us. You just never really know. You know what I mean? So I'll say bottom line, 3-3, best 4-2. Best 4-2. I still think that, a lot of these guys added enough firepower for us to at least lose 2 games in the division. You know what I'm saying? 3-3 is where I say, but we can go 4-2. But, the Chargers may steal one. The Chiefs may steal one. You never know. The Broncos may steal one. These are all battle-tested teams now, you guys. They have a Super Bowl winning superstar quarterback in Denver now named Russell Wilson. The Chargers went and added, man, their defense is impeccable with J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack. So you never know. You know what I mean? But 3-3, bottom of the barrel. 4-2, I think, is a, top tier at that point. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. We are here to talk about one of, I think, a guy that we really have not spoken about a lot, right? I know everybody's freaking out. I just said this before, like, why haven't we gotten the right tackle? Look, we still have 5 picks in this upcoming draft. And there's another guy that we picked up that we've been giving all the kudos to, David Ziegler, that I want to talk about with this piece as well. And we're going to talk a little bit about Josh McDaniels as well, man. I think that, we're all caught up in the hype of Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones and, all these other all these other pieces that we picked up, potentially Honey Badger and Gilmore. We're kind of not really talking about some of this coaching staff and what they've done in this league and why we haven't ran out and just jumped the gun and went out and got, a proven right tackle or went out and got a guard instantly to replace John Simpson, even though I think we already have his replacement on the roster with Denzel Good. There's a reason. There's a reason. And we're going to get to it. Shout out to Miles Dog. Man, I just learned we got, Jacob Johnson, the best blocking fullback in the league. He is going to help our run game drastically. I know we all loved Alec Ingold. I loved him as well. But Jacob Johnson, I know you guys don't want to hear it. To me, he is an upgrade. He's not going to be a guy that's going to be very active in the passing game and all that good stuff. But this guy can block. He can block at an elite level. At an elite level. Shout out to my boy Wasted, man, my brother, man. Shout out to my guy, man. He's almost at 4K. He's going to be doing a celebration tonight, you guys. I believe 7:00 Eastern time. I think he needs about 20, maybe 30 subscribers, I believe, or somewhere around there. I don't know. But run those numbers up. Let's get him to 4K and let's have a celebration tonight, man. Shout out to my big bro Wasted, man. Shout out to my brother Rick Grimes, as always. Wipe them feet, people. My dog. Gary, Richie Incognito should be retiring here soon. He should be retiring here soon. Now that we have over 200 plus people in the chat, let's get to it. I'm going to share something here real quick, you guys. All right. This is why I believe we're not too worried about. Look, I did some homework today. Okay. I did some homework today. Last night, I'm always doing something. I'm always looking for some type of articles on our coaching staff, on our players, on these guys coming in from the draft. And I found something interesting that I wanted to read to y'all. Is that good with y'all? Are you guys good with reading this? I want to read this SB Nation article. Who did it? I can't even say his name. We're going to call him BB, man. Shout out to BB of SB Nation, man. I want to read this to you guys because, like I said, a lot of people are freaking out. Why didn't we go get this guy, go get this guy, go get this guy? Well, guess what, you guys? We are bringing in David Ziegler. He's already in. Front office genius. The Patriots are one of the best teams in the NFL at drafting offensive linemen. That already improves this team drastically already. We went and got Carmen Brasillo. We're going to talk about him as well. That's one of my main guys that I want to talk about on this live as well. I think he has been under the radar pickup like crazy. We're not really giving him his flowers as much as we should. Carmen Brasillo is nice. He is nice. I'm going to read an interesting stat real quick on him. Real quick. I screenshotted this last night. Let me see. The New England Patriots allowed the third least amount of sacks in the NFL last season under Brasillo's coaching, so he could work some magic in Las Vegas. He had much better talent in New England to work with, but he has an elite left tackle in Colton Miller. That is another reason why, you guys, we really didn't go out and do this. I know we talked about, our coaching staff already improving this O-line by just being there, right? I mean, Tom Cable's gone. Greg Olsen is gone. Richie B is gone. Gruden is gone. We already stacked this offense up by addition by subtraction, right? Got rid of some Greg Olsen. We didn't even know why he was here. Tom Cable, let's be honest, we didn't even know why he was here. And now we bring in a guy like Carmen Brasillo, who I believe became, I think he was the lone offensive line coach in New England this past season. The year prior, he was pretty much the co-offensive lineman, but he took over the job last year. You know what I'm saying? I believe I forgot what, don't quote me. I forgot his name, but their prior offensive line coach was let go because he refused to get the shots. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I was reading on. You know what I mean? So look, I don't know what it is, and we know we don't do politics over here, but Carmen took over the job last season and he did a great job. Let's read this real quick. Let me get these supers in real fast. Shout out to Jacob Adox. Would you be mad if the Raiders had a mediocre draft considering how great an offseason we had? Jacob, I don't think we have a mediocre one. I don't think it's possible. With David Ziegler over here, I don't think we have a mediocre draft. I think we have a great draft. Well, you know what? I can't say a great draft because we only have 5 picks. A great draft is trading back, picking up some extra capital and finding some late round gems, right? At this point, I'm hoping for an above average draft. You get a couple starters, a couple potential starters, some role players. I'm good with that. But I am looking forward to the undrafted guys, man. That's what I'm looking at. I keep saying it over and over. Watching Zeke go get J.C. Jackson, and now he's one of the best corners in the league. Zeke was the one that did that. He's the one that made that call and brought him in. So I'm looking forward to seeing who's there once the draft is over with. Those are the calls I'm interested in checking out. Shout out to my dog, Jacob, man. Appreciate you, King. I'm going to get to this article here in a second, you guys. I know everybody got questions and stuff. Shout out to Reverend. How you doing, brother? I'm hoping to drop my first video this week. Hopefully, y'all will watch it and help me out. Peace to all Raider Nation. Shout out to Reverend Raider Youngblood. Make sure once you do that, brother, send it my way. Let me check it out, man. And send it to my DM on IG at Graphk 916 or on Twitter at Graphk Raider. I will definitely watch it, my brother, and give you some feedback. Shout out to my guy and success, bro, my brother, in your new endeavors, man. Success, my brother, success. Shout out to Jack Kenner 916 in the building. Shout out to my brother Michael Guerrero. Let's get to it, you guys. I'm gonna pull this up real fast. Shout out to Danae. Had to come tap in. Best Raider content creator on YouTube. Docs, what up, King? Danae is my people right there. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Patriots are one of the best teams in the NFL at drafting offensive linemen. Shout out to SB Nation. This came out, I believe, April 6th, you guys. Let me bring up April 6th, okay? Let's talk about this. Kind of a fresh, a fresh article. The first 3 weeks of free agency left the New England Patriots offensive line with some pretty big questions. While the team was able to retain right tackle Trent Brown on a 2-year contract, both starting guards from a year ago left the organization. I'm going to get into the Raiders thick of things with this, you guys. Just bear with me. Left guard, Ted Carr signed a deal with the Cincinnati Bengals as an unrestricted free agent. Shaq Mason was traded to the Buccaneers. Blase blah. There are some in-house candidates to fill that vacancy, including veteran James Ferentz, but the expectation is that the Patriots will turn to the draft to bolster the depth at the position and find a suitable starting option. Luckily for them, they are among the best teams in football when it comes to doing just that. A recent analysis conducted by Pro Football Focus, I don't even know how to say his name, so I'm not going to butcher it, Timo Risque, I don't know, shows that New England is near the top of the league over the last 8 drafts in successfully adding offensive linemen. This is what I wanted to show you guys right here, man. This is crazy. Look at New England right there in the 70th percentile, right? Look at our Raiders. Look at where we are. We are in the 25th percentile. We are one of the worst teams since 2014 drafting offensive line. Since 2014, we are one of the worst teams in drafting offensive linemen. So you got the Brandon Parkers of the world, the John Simpsons of the world, so on and so forth, right? We're one of the worst teams in drafting O-line. Guess what we did this offseason? We went out and got David Ziegler. Look, we all, I know my people in the chat is intelligent as shit. So y'all know where I'm going with this. Look at New England, one of the top teams in drafting O-line. This is why, you guys, I'm not stressing. I would love to bring in Darrell Williams right now, a veteran at right tackle. I would love it. But right now, I'm not stressing about this because this is who we are. This is who we were right here, right? In the 20th percentile in drafting O-linemen since 2014. And now we brought in the people from New England who did all the drafting, David Ziegler, Carmen Brasillo, offensive line coach, and we brought in Josh McDaniels, their offensive coordinator. Look at that. Just look at that right there, you guys. That's what I wanted to bring this up for real quick. This isn't going to be a long live. I'm not going to, be in here for 2 hours. I just want you guys to understand patience is a virtue. We already did what we were supposed to do. We brought in a better coaching staff, a better front office. We're going to be okay in terms of this O-line. Shout out to Raider Lakers. What up, Doc? Sitting here on my lunch, watching the best Raiders channel. Can't wait for Vegas, my brother. I cannot wait also, King. Can't wait to meet a lot of you guys, man. Shake your hands, man, and have a drink. Shout out to my brother. Yeah, man, the Raiders drafts are horrible. Rick Grimes, this is facts. Shout out to Raider Mike. I think that chart shows more that the Patriots know how to develop talent. There you go. Shout out to my brother Isaac, man. Appreciate you for becoming a member, King. What up, Doc? It's been a minute. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my dog. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link. It's pinned up top. One of the best ways to support the channel. Shout out to my brother Isaac, man. Good to see you in here, King. Raider Prophet. Both my daughters graduated Sac State. I follow. What do you think about Josiah Erickson, outside linebacker, homeboy? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm from Sacramento. I have not done my homework on a lot of those Sac State guys. Now that you said that, Raider Prophet, to put that into the world, today I have homework. Josiah Erickson, that is a guy I'm looking at, especially because he plays in my hometown. Shout out to my brother Raider Prophet, man. And congratulations, King. That is a beautiful thing, brother. Beautiful. That's an excellent point. This is a measure of success after some time, not immediately after the pick. I mean, look at that, you guys. That's crazy, man. One of the worst teams in drafting O-line since 2014. And we bring in a guy like Carmen Brasillo, who had this team, his former team, the New England Patriots. They were the third least sacked team in the league. One of the third least sacked team in the league. because of him, Carmen Brasillo, and also because of Josh McDaniels, because you formed that offense around Mac Jones, got rid of the ball pretty fast, in which I think he's going to be doing with DC as well, getting rid of the ball pretty quick. Because of Josh McDaniels, that mixture of him and Carmen Brasillo, we have a chance for this offense to be elite. And I'm not even talking about the Devontae Adams of the world and all these other guys that we're going to bring in potentially through free agency. We have a chance to be elite. Our offensive line is going to make a difference this year. Facts, team. Facts, my brother. Naming, that's huge, bro. That's huge. Glenn, my guy. That's what I've been saying as well. I'm not screaming that we need to go get a right tackle. You know what I mean? I'm not screaming that we need to go get some more guards. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, looking at this chart right here, I think we're pretty much in good hands. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Rod Gas. Spitting and shit. Docs, with your knowledge and all the info you put out, trusting more than the front office, Docs to go. Shout out to my dog, Rod Gas, and shout out to Mexico. My guy, Rod Gas, is in the building. Can't wait for the schedule release. See how many primetime games. I'm guessing like 5 to 6. What's your thoughts, Docs? Shit. I'm at least, I'm going to say 6, 7. Isaac, real shit. I cannot wait for it to come out, my brother. Secondary still scares me. Silver and black equities, it doesn't scare me at all, brother. Like, with the improvement, with the addition of Chandler Jones and Bylaw Nichols, like, that's going to help out the secondary drastically. And we have Patrick Graham. Man. I'm not too worried, man. I like Averett a lot. I think Mullen is going to come in and be a dog this season because he knows what's at stake. And then the addition of Rocky Sin, you know what I mean? And Harmon. And then second year Merrick, not first year, but second year Merrick in a system that better tailors his game. I'm here for it. I'm not too worried about the secondary, my brother. And there's still a chance to go get Honey Badger. And if not, there's going to be some chances that you can upgrade that safety room also and the corner room in the draft. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some guys in the later rounds. You know what I mean? If Nick Cross is there in the 3rd or 4th round, go get Nick Cross out of Maryland. Guy's a dog. You know what I'm saying? He's a dog. Probably one of the best guys, probably one of the best safeties in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that too high. I want to see Nick Cross, man. Look, I ain't gonna lie. My brother Andy and Wasted put me up on game with Nick Cross, man. The more I've been watching him, the more I'm sold, man. I want to see him in the too high. He'd be nice. Yo, what's good, Doc? It's been a while since I've caught one of your shows. Been busy. Keep doing your thing, bro. Shout out to my brother AD. It's blessings to you, my brother. It's great to see you, King. I know it's been a while, but hey, man, we men, we have families, brother. We hard at work. Hey, when I don't see you, I know you're doing all right, my brother. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, my guy. AD in the building, my dog. Jack Kenner, right tackle is absolutely 100% our weakest position on the team. Hope the transition to run power scheme works out better versus zone blocking. Is James big enough? That's to be determined. But I'll tell you this: we restructured this deal, right? So I believe that this regime is sold on him. Andre James will be our center moving forward, you guys. Simple and plain. I get, he may be undersized and blah, blah, blah. I'm not too worried about that, Jack, to be honest with you. And I don't even look, right tackle may be the biggest, the weakest position on this team, but that's not really saying a lot because Jermaine Illuminor is a former starting right tackle in this league. Brandon Parker can be a nice, rotational piece. You know what I'm saying? More of a swing tackle. You know what I mean? Look, Brandon Parker can get it done sparingly, you guys. He's not a starting right tackle in his league, and he really hasn't had a lot of coaching. He's a former 3rd-round pick. I think Carmen Brasillo is going to work some wonders with this guy. You know what I mean? I do. But I think if he's just a swing tackle, great. And then we still have Leatherwood. Who's to say that we don't move him back to right tackle? Carmen may work wonders with this guy. Who's to say? I'm with you, Docs. I trust this coaching staff. Facts. Mason Blue, what's good with you, King? Raider Casper. It's kind of scary, right? It's kind of scary. Honestly, I'm not worried about shit. You know what's so crazy as a Raider fan? I'm a little nervous, right? I'm only nervous because expectations have never been this high before. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, usually we're like, we'll come in, and if we get to the playoffs like we did last year, we snuck in, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't expected to be there. The expectations are very high right now, you guys. And it's a little nerve-wracking as a Raider fan because, right, we're not used to great things. To see that Devontae Adams, Chandler Jones, we're expected to go to the playoffs. We're expected to make a run at the Super Bowl. I don't give a shit what anyone says, any analyst or any of that. We're expected. The expectations are this high. And it's nerve-wracking, man. As a Raider fan, to know, that the expectations that are high, it's a little different. It's a strange feeling, man. Shout out to everybody here, you guys. Shout out to Jack. I like Parker's a swing tackle too. I agree, Docs. Facts. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. The Patriots have invested 16 combined draft picks in their offensive line over the 8-year period. While they had some notable misses, such as Antonio Garcia, he was a total miss. The track record as a whole is impressive, and the reason for New England's solid ranking in a league-wide comparison. Patriots have been able to accomplish that not by investing high draft picks after high draft pick, but rather finding diamonds in the rough. That's what I'm saying, you guys. Diamonds in the rough. Between 2014 and 2021, only one lineman, starting left tackle Isaiah Wynn, was selected within the first 2 rounds. So this regime knows how to draft offensive linemen later in the later rounds. That's what I'm saying, you guys. This is what I'm saying. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We needed this transition to happen. I'm very excited for this season to go silver and black. Shout out to my brother Kyle. No excuses store at all, my brother. Hey, did that box get to your house yet? I don't see if those Woodson whiskey jerseys got there yet, man. Let me see. The expectations of the AFC West are high. Facts, brother. Always, every day, Raider Fresh. Every day, my brother. Shout out to Rube. I hope Lincoln Kennedy says something to Ziegler to bring in his son, Zach Banner, in. If healthy, I think he could be a great starter. We haven't heard a lot of Zach Banner's name, right? Real talk, Rube. You know what? Hold on real quick. They call him the Hulk. The Hulk. He played with a pretty bad Steelers offensive line last year, too. Shout out to Rube, man. I trust Lincoln Kennedy, man. That's pretty much one of our last real dominant offensive linemen we ever had, right? Shout out to Rube. Shout out to Pace. I wonder if Cable screwed up the development of Simpson, Parker, and now Leatherwood. He just got lucky with Colton. I don't think so. To be honest, I think that he plays a very, very pivotal role in developing Colton Miller, man. That's one thing I give Tom Cable. If I can beat him up every day on this channel, but one thing I will do is give him his kudos on helping develop Colton Miller, because we all thought that was a reach. We did. We all thought that was a reach. For him to be able to develop him, great. Simpson's still young. Pace, I'm not worried about that. Parker still has a chance, and he was just brought back in on a nice, sizable contract as well. So he still has a chance to be that swing tackle that I know he can be. And then Leatherwood, man, is in his second season. I'm not too worried about it. Like, there really ain't even no development there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, last year we kind of played the guessing game, right tackle, right guard. Now we have a real coaching staff in play that, is going to give this guy all the chances in the world to succeed. So I don't think we screwed up any development of any of these guys. Pay. Shout out to my dog, though, my brother. Let me see. What up, dog? Shit, barely got on your channel. What's the jump about today, my bro? We're just talking about the O-line, my brother. Just talking about the O-line. Here's my concern, though. Those are based on years of drafting for that position. We don't have that yet. The regime is working with what we have now, which may not be up to par. I think it is. Bro, you have to, Pastor, you have to trust the process, my brother. You have to trust these guys. These guys have 11 rings combined, 5 with Zeke, 6 with Josh McDaniels. That's why I'm not worried, bro. I'm not worried, man. You know what I mean? And Carmen is a great offensive line coach. So I'm not really worried. I'm not really worried about it. Bourbon, I know you've been talking a lot about Luke Fortner, man. Out of Kentucky, 3-year starter, left guard, right guard, center. He could be a 4th or 5th round guy, diamond in the rough. Facts. Shout out to my boy Bourbon, man. He knows all about those Kentucky guys, man. And I like my boy Kennard over there too, bro. I'm very, very high on Kennard, Bourbon. Let me see. Shout out to my guy, Angry Kirk, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Welcome to the membership family. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. It's definitely one of the best ways to support the channel, man. Shout out to my guy, Kirk. I agree with you. Cable got Colton to where he is. Also worked out that we didn't get McGlinchey in the draft. Phew. And I wanted McGlinchey. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Notre Dame guy. That's the guy I wanted in the draft. So thank God we went and got Colton out of UCLA. Facts, Chris. See, Dots, don't forget we brought in Champ Kelly, and look where Chicago is on that graph. Not worried. That's another great. Hold on real quick, bro. Let me go back to this real quick. Shout out to my dog. Very, very great assessment, my brother. Look. Boom, 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 boom. Bears right here in the 60th percentile. 60th percentile. So we got a 60th and 70th percentile between New England and Chicago, and those two guys are running our front office. Facts, M. Jordan. Facts, my brother. Facts plus tax, man. Leatherwood is a big body shape now. Bro, he looks nice right now. Pause. And our new O-line coach will be confident in these young fellas. Raidernation. Also, Abram Lucas, offensive tackle, might be a great piece. He didn't allow a sack in 800 snaps. Look, I'm really becoming fond of Abram Lucas. I also still like Max Mitchell, you guys. I do, man. I like Max Mitchell. I think he was the #1 rated right tackle or offensive lineman in college football last year. I think I read somewhere. Let me see. I think I saved something on Max Mitchell. Let me see. Mitchell was the highest graded tackle in all of college football in 2021. He earned a 94.8 overall grade while playing right tackle for the Raging Cajuns after allowing only 13 pressures across 430 pass blocking snaps. That's why I like Max Mitchell. A lot of the times I've took him in a lot of my drafts. Max Mitchell could be a potential late mid-round steal as well. Facts. But I like Abram Lucas. I think he's going to go a lot earlier, though, than expected. Dang, this is facts. I think McDaniels is comfortable enough with the O-line, even though the nation is a bit concerned. Wouldn't be shocked if they go all out for defense. Me too. That's why I got a lot of defense in a lot of these mock drafts and wide receiver / tight end depth in the draft / free agency. Facts. Facts, my brother. No worries. Our offensive line will be ready for battle with the new coaching staff. Facts, Kyle. And I got another graph, you guys, I want to talk about, right? We always talked about, right, DC dealing with a bunch of different, coaching, a lot of different coaches. I mean, shit is like 7-8 different coaches at this point in his young 9-year career. Well, I can't say young. I mean, 9 years is a long time to play football. But he's had a lot of different offenses, right? A lot of different coaching staffs. I want to bring another thing up real quick. Let me see. Take this off. Stop that screen. I'm going to share another one. Boom, boom. I found another interesting article that I'm going to read. Shout out to you guys in the comment section, man. Like I said, I was looking around, reading some things on our coaching staff. And I was like, you know what, man, I want to bring this up and talk about it, man, because I know a lot of people, myself, I was very, very, very tough on DC last year. Shit, I was probably even more tough on them the year before. You know what I'm saying? But reading this article, you know what I'm saying, knowing who we have at head coach now, the former offensive coordinator / QB coach. A lot of people didn't even know that Josh McDaniels was the QB coach and offensive coordinator in New England. I want to read some of this. Let's see. It's Mac and McDaniels, right? Well, there was a couple highlights that I had on here. This is at the point of last season when they were 6-4. 6-4. There was a lot of talk about Josh McDaniels potentially taking the head coaching position somewhere else, which he landed in Vegas with us. Let me see. There was something that I have. Belichick. It's kind of like Saban when we were in Cleveland. Nick knew what every player on the field was doing, and Josh is kind of the same way. He knows what all 11 guys are doing on offense and what their keys are, what their adjustments are, and he knows defensively how guys are taught to play certain blocks or routes or reads and how to attack them. I've learned a lot from Josh. He really excels in every area. Josh is obviously one of the best offensive minds in football, and I like to learn how he wants to do it. This is Mac Jones now speaking, not Bill Belichick. My job is to see how he does it. The good thing is that I think even from the start, we see it very similarly. All right, there's another thing that I wanted to bring up down here. Where is it? Last year, at this point in the first 10 weeks, he outperformed. Mac Jones outperformed Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Justin Fields. All other rookie quarterbacks. There's another interesting stat that I wanted to talk about. Where is it? Damn it, where is it? There's one more thing I wanted to read. Y'all. Hold up. Is it up top? Hold on. My apologies, you guys. I'm trying to find this damn stat. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Right here. In his 12 prior seasons as offensive coordinator, covering 2 different stints, McDaniels guided the Patriots to eight top 10 rankings, which includes their standing as the number 1 ranked offense in 2007, 2012, and 2017. He has been a part of 6 Super Bowl championship teams. So 8 times he's been in the top 10 rankings offensively, had the number 1 ranked offense in 2007, 2012, and 2017. This is the guy. This is the guy that we have at the head spot, you guys. I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man. I am. I'm going to repeat that one more time. 8 times he's been in the top 10 rankings, and he's had 3 number 1 offenses before. This guy is going to take this offense to the next level, you guys, in terms of all over the field, red zone, everywhere. Shout out to Kenneth. So glad you're doing the show on the O-line. My brother, man. My brother. Appreciate you, Kenneth. This is the thing. You know what I'm saying? Between him, and I'm only doing this because between him, Zieg, and Carmen, I trust the process, man. I'm excited. Oh, did somebody get shot in the comment section? Somebody got sniped. Somebody got Wesley sniped. Damn it. It feels like the new staff will actually follow through with their commitment to excellence, not just lip service anymore. Still got to see it on the field, though. Shout out to my boy, Angry Kirk, man. Facts, my brother. It's going to be the best offensive system Carr's ever been in. Facts. Bourbon Docs. My under-the-radar guy is Charlie Kolar out of Iowa State. He's 6'6", 260, athletic, can catch, good blocker. He can be our Gronkish guy at tight end. Shit. Okay. Talk that talk, my brother. Talk that talk, Bourbon. Shout out to Tyler. Yo, Docs, I've been saying this in a few lives. Mullen was really good his previous years. Last year, he was plagued with injuries. We threw him in guarding number 1s. Imagine him on number 2s. I think he starts for sure. We've said this a lot, Tyler. If Mullen is healthy, he's a good corner, right? But we're going to see him, Rocket Sin, and Avery, and Nate Hobbs out there a lot together. You're going to see all 4 of those guys on the field a lot together. Real talk. The way Patrick Graham schemes, you're going to see these guys, they're going to stay fresh as well. So Mullen's going to get a lot of PT if he's still on the roster. Going into the 2022 season. Who's to say we don't use Mullen as trade bait to get back into the second round or whatever? I don't know. Or even pick up a later draft pick. You can't keep everybody. All of our corners pretty much at this point outside of Nate Hobbs are on 1-year deals. So, you can't re-sign all these guys. So at some point you have to say, you know what, Mullen may be the guy, the odd man out. I don't know who is, but I know that this regime brought in Rocky Sin and brought in Anthony Averett. So I still think that Mullen is the guy on the outside looking in, Tyler, at this point. You know what I mean? New regimes always love their own guys. You know what I'm saying? I literally keep forgetting we have Nate Hobbs. It's about to go down. I just see my guy on IG too, man. He looks like he's in crazy shape right now. The dude is swolled up, man. Facts. You know what I mean? He out here looking like Graphk low key. You know what I mean? Out here looking like Graphk low key. You know what I'm talking about? Nose ring, y'all. No bugger. Nose ring. No. Hobbs is a stud, man. Facts, Angry. Facts. But I just wanted to do this live, you guys. I'll let you guys know, man. We definitely Bourbon. Facts. I like Mullen. He's a good press corner. Facts, my brother. I just wanted us to realize, like, sometimes we kind of just look at what's going on in the media and we kind of give our guys a rough time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of world we live in when Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones ain't enough. Like, You know what I mean? You some of these guys and some of our fan base wig out so much that it's like, did we even pick up the best wide receiver in the league? Or did we even pick up a top 5 pass rusher in Chandler Jones? Like sometimes I feel like we're not even sitting over here enjoying our fruits of our labor of what we've already done. Everybody's still screaming for a right tackle. Like what? Like, bro, we have 5 picks left. Like we have a 3rd, a 4th, 2 5ths, and a 7th, and a bunch of undrafted, untapped potential. Sometimes we have to just kind of calm down a little bit, you know what I mean, and pump the brakes and realize who we're dealing with. Carmen Brasillo, Josh McDaniels, David Z. Got to kind of calm it down a little bit, y'all. Yeah, Mike, I seen that, bro. It's funny. It's funny. Because it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we can go get a right tackle right now, Darrell Williams, and he'll be our starting right tackle. Guess what's going to happen? The fan base is still going to be like, oh, man, well, we need a linebacker. Then we go get a linebacker. We go get Van Noy. Then it's, well, we still need a safety, though, man. It's just never enough. Let's just kick back, enjoy the process, and see where we are with things. You know what I mean? I get we have not won a Super Bowl in 38 years. I get it. You know what I mean? We have not won a meaningful game in 38 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. So I understand the frustrations, and I understand why, you know, we're still stressed out about certain positions. Just enjoy the process, man. Look, you guys, we are back to our winning ways. We're coming off a Pro Bowl, you know, a playoff berth, a bunch of Pro Bowlers. Max, you know what I'm saying? Max took the next step in his progression. You know what I mean? We upgraded over Yannick and went and got Chandler Jones, one of the best pass rushers of all time. Like, pipe down. Pipe down, man. Let me see. I didn't see his live. So Josh, is he talking about this year or is he talking about last year? Because I believe last year he had us at 8 wins. So if Honcho says 9, I can take that because he'll be wrong again. I think he had us at 8 wins last year. I think I could have swore he had 8 wins. So he was wrong last year. So if he says 9, I'm assuming, you know what, he said 8 last year. We got 10. So a 2-win jump. So pretty much Honcho's pretty much, if Honcho says that, we'll get 11. He said that this year. That's a trip. I don't know where Honcho head is at with that. I don't know what. I don't know. 9 wins. You go pick up the best wide receiver in the world, and you go get Chandler Jones. You get Bilal Nichols and all these other guys, and we're still not even done yet. How? He said he's talking about guaranteed wins. There's no guaranteed wins in the NFL. Easy. So I don't know what that means. You know what, Josh? I'm gonna send Honcho this live after this so we can watch it, and maybe he'll put a little more respect on our O-line. Shout out to Honch, man. Shout out to my bro Cardo, man. Good morning, Graphk. What you feel about Damone Clark, linebacker LSU, and tackle Anderson, Montana State, LB? Oh, you talking about Troy Anderson, bro? That's my guy. Clark hurt, but should be higher if healthy. I like Damone Clark, but Anderson's my guy. Troy Anderson's my guy. Cardo, if we can get him, bro, he's probably the most freakishly athletic guy in this draft. Troy Anderson out of Montana State. That's my guy. You can get him in the mid-rounds, 3rd, 4th round. Go get him. The guy, I believe, played quarterback, wide receiver, running back, linebacker. I mean, he's pretty much been all over the place. You can't teach athleticism like that. You know what I mean? I definitely would bring in Troy Anderson over Damone Clark. I like Clark too, but Troy Anderson's my guy. And he's finally getting a little bit of love because a lot of people were sleep on him for a long time because he's a small school guy, Montana State. But I love Troy Anderson's game. Shout out to my brother Cardo, man, as always. Bourbon. That's my main focus right now. I know a lot of people say the O-line. I'm worried about the linebacking core. I love that we picked up, you know what I'm saying, my boy Brown from Tennessee, one of the best cover linebackers in the league, at least in 2022. In 2020, he led the league in coverage at linebacker. So Jayon Brown, Divine Diablo, Denzel Perriman, I like what we have there. I still think we're thin though. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we definitely approach the draft with that in mind. A lot of these mock drafts, I double dip. You know what I mean? There was at one point I took Troy Anderson out of Montana State in the 3rd round, and then double dipped and went and got DeMarco Jackson out of Appalachian State, two linebackers. So I would double dip at linebacker, me personally. But you may be able to find another undrafted gem. You never know. Let me see. We should trade Abram for a pick. Perez, hey, it just depends on what we can get for him. You know what I mean? I don't know what you get for Abram at this point. I don't know what you get for Abram. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I'd rather see what we have with him with this new coaching staff. With Patrick Graham at the helm, I want to see what he can do with Abram at this point. Why would you want to? I wouldn't want to trade Abram for a 6th or a 7th round pick when Patrick Graham could potentially turn this guy into something else. If you play this guy to his strengths and keep him close to the line of scrimmage, this guy's a firecracker, you guys. Like Abram is, yes, he's terrible in coverage. But the guy shoots out of a cannon when he's close to the line of scrimmage. And with Chandler Jones over there on one side now, and Max, and then the D line, the defensive tackle room, with all that depth and potentially getting another one here soon, Abram might ball out, man. He has a lot of upside. I want to use him. I want to blitz Abram a lot, man. Keep him close to the line of scrimmage. This guy is fast as shit, man. Have him get to the quarterback. For real. I would love to see Abram get to the quarterback way more this year. Play him close to the line of scrimmage and let him eat. I feel Hobbs is going to earn an outside corner spot in Averett and Darius Phillips in the slot. He will eventually want to be paid like an outside. I hope not, Rube. And shout out to you, my brother. Thank you on the donation. I want Hobbs to stay. He can be an all-pro talent at the slot position. I do not want to have him move outside. Go look at the film he had at Illinois. He was up and down on the outside. I do not want to put him out there. Keep him in the slot. I know he may bounce around in Patrick Graham's system, but keep him in the slot. You know what I mean? Averett, cool. You know what I mean? If you want to have him interchange with Hobbs here and there. But nah, Darius Phillips to me is going to be more of a special teamer as well. He'll be more of a special team ace. But he'll definitely be used, you know what I'm saying, as a rotational piece at the corner room. But nah, man, keep Hobbs in the slot. Keep him in the slot. Have Rocky Sin on the outside with Mullen and have Averett move in and out. But I'm not ready to move Hobbs outside yet. Shout out to my boy Rube. Let me see. Trey Smith. Hey, if your Cowboys would be dumb enough to give us a 4th, bro, I'll take that right now. I mean, shit, y'all probably will. I mean, you gave us a 1st for Amari and then flipped him for like a 6. So, hey, give us a 3rd for Abram right now, bro. Let me see. Cowboys are just that's a terribly ran franchise, boy. Terribly ran franchise. I hope we sign Honey Badger and move Abrams to linebacker. Brian, this is facts. Facts, bro. Facts. Trey, if you guys need a free safety, Abram is not your guy. Abram is not a free safety, my brother. But hey, be my guest. If y'all want to go trade for Abram and make him your free safety, be my guest. I live in Dallas, bro. I love watching you guys be in misery, man. I love you guys. I love watching you guys be miserable as shit. So trade for Abram, move him to free safety, and yeah, that'd be hilarious. You guys will probably make Carson Wentz look like Peyton Manning twice a year, having Abram at free safety. I would love that shit. But Brian, this is facts. Facts, my brother. Facts. Brandon Cooks is not a Raider one, but I would love to bring him in. I would love to bring him in. You need to break down film on Abrams. Ask Andy to do that. Go flood Raiders football talk. Go flood my brother's comment section and tell him you need to break down some film on Abrams. I would love it. That's the film guy. Landon Collins. There's no reason to go get Landon Collins, Rook. Washington overpaid that man. He didn't do shit for them. I just feel like Abrams like a younger Landon Collins. I don't feel like Landon Collins really ever lived up to the hype coming out of college. I don't really see it. I mean, he had a couple good years with the Giants, right? Then went to Washington. Not really a huge fan of his work. Picasso. Because of your last name, my brother. Carmen Bacillo is a work of art. He's a magician. He can work with what we got. And because of Josh McDaniels at the helm as well. Coaching, my brother. Coaching. Juan, I will definitely shout you out if Brandon Cooks is a Raider. But right now, he's not a Raider. Docs, you love the Josh McDaniels pickup as a head coach from the get-go. Yes. Some of the nation was iffy about it, and he's already proven the nation wrong in the offseason. Yes. Facts. I loved it. I loved the pickup. The day one, I was a huge fan of that pickup. Huge fan. Don't get me wrong, I was all in on Jim Harbaugh because of what his previous success in the NFL. But then when we found out that Josh McDaniels was potentially going to be our head coach, I was all in. I was sold. Now, Trey, I can definitely see Dan Quinn maximize Abrams' potential. That's something I could definitely see. Dan Quinn's a great defensive mind. But he still can't cover for shit, Abram. Picasso said, y'all give my boy some super chat. Stop playing. Fire him up. What 2019 draft bust has a bigger chance of doing something this year? I like that question, Gustavo. I do. And there's three different answers to that. Right now, I'm going to say Farrell because we're moving to a different scheme. If Patrick Graham can unlock Abrams' potential, Abram can be something this year. If Mullen can stay healthy, he's the number one guy. So I think Mullen can be the best out of those three if he can remain healthy. He can be a solid number 2 corner or a low tier number 1 at best. But I mean, I'd rather have him as a solid number 2. Abram, the coverage, I just don't think it gets better. You know what I mean? But if Patrick Graham can unlock something there, boom. But I think Klee in this system is going to ball out. It's going to ball out. Watch, man. Mark my words, you guys. Come back at the end of next season and let's talk about the Klee situation, man. If he's a Raider week 1, this guy's going to ball out in this system, man. We're not done with him yet. He's still on a rookie deal. This is what people tend to forget. A lot of players come into this league and they're really just subpar. Their rookie contract, and then they bounce back. And right now, with all the guys that we have around Klee, he has all the potential in the world to succeed in this system. Brandon, facts. I think he'll do his thing. Yeah. Mullen, because the pressure on the QB should be ridiculous. I like that. But also, Klee will probably play a part of that, of why that pressure is on the QB. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention, you guys. It's 2:00. I got to go pick up my sons from school. Just wanted to come shoot the shit with you guys for a minute. On the way out, wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. We need 300 subscribers to get to 15K before the draft. We have 21 days. Is that possible? Can we get 300 subs in 3 weeks? We need 300 to reach that 15K. I want to celebrate that 15K in Vegas. I want to do that live. That would be fire. Just like my brother Waste is going to do today. tonight I'm celebrating his 4K. I want to celebrate that 15K by the time we get to Vegas. If that's possible, I would love to do that. I'm going to jump in on Wasters Live later on. I know he's doing a celebratory thing. And then I want to do another live tonight, though. I want to do something like I was going to do one last night. I tried to put something together and it didn't work out. Everybody, you know, look, everybody's doing their own thing right now, busy with work, family. It's the off season. I get it. But you guys may see me later on this channel, on Docs ENT as well. But I'm definitely going to pull up on Wasters channel and celebrate with him for a few minutes. You know what I mean? So hit that subscribe button, you guys. Let's get this channel up to 15K before the draft, man. That would be a beautiful, beautiful thing. Love you guys. Also on the way out, Oaklosvegas.com. Oaklosvegas.com. OAKLOSVEGAS.com, man. Oaklosvegas.com. Go grab some merch. And tonight, we're going to update you guys on the VIP setup for the Ahern Hotel for the draft. So you guys will know on Wasters channel what we are doing. There's 3 different things that we're going to be doing for the VIP. So we'll let you guys know on Wasters channel today how to get involved with us, all right? With that being said, love you guys, man. I'm out. One.